Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is SYAKIR bin ZULKIFLEE. My matrix number is BC30603, and today I'm going to teach you guys on how to do a few charts by using Microsoft Excel. So the first chart would be the Gantt chart. There's a couple of things that you can do by using Gantt chart, and one of them is planning. You can plan all the steps needed to complete the project. You also can do it for scheduling. You can see when the task should start and finish. It can also be used to tracking progress. Well, you can update the chart to see what completed and what's behind the schedule. It's also used to identifying overlaps. You can use it to spot if two tasks happen at the same time, which may or may not be a problem. And then lastly, it can be used to managing resources, which helps you plan who is doing what and when it is doing. For Gantt chart, there's a few sort of steps that we must follow in order to make the chart. I already prepared a few tasks here, which is project planning, requirement gathering, design phase, development phase, and testing phase, and launch. There's a start date and there's the end date, so we must find the duration between each task. We just have to follow the format, which is the end date minus the start date, and we'll get the duration for each task. Just gonna scroll that, and then we highlight the start date, go to insert, go to recommended chart, pick all chart, pick bar and stack bar, and then that's okay. After this, we just gonna have to right click the bar and select data. We're gonna add the data. We're gonna add the duration. So for series name, we're just gonna do duration. Series play, we're gonna do that, and then pick the duration. That's okay. For the S6 step, we're gonna edit that, and then we're gonna do project planning, requirement gathering, and all the tasks. Hit OK, then we got this. After this, we just have to click on the blue bar, right click it, fill, choose no fill. Okay, let's see it. So, and then we're gonna fix this, the date right here, by choosing the minimum and the maximum. In order to do that, we just have to copy the start date and the end date, put it side by side, highlight it, and then change it to general. And then we can just type it in. So 45413, enter 45457, enter. And then we're gonna, because the launch is at the top, so we have to rearrange that. We're just gonna rearrange this. Yep, categories in reverse order, and then there you go, that's the Gantt chart. So for Pareto chart is used to identify and prioritize problems or causes, so you can focus on the most important one first. So it is used for finding the biggest problem, so you don't have to waste time fixing small thing first. It's prioritizing improvement efforts, so you can focus on what will have the biggest impact. It also do quality control, especially in manufacturing, customer service, healthcare, and it also helps with decision making, which helps the managers and the team agree on what to tackle first. So now for the Pareto chart, we have 4 steps that we must follow, which is we're gonna prepare the data, which we already done, and find the percentage and cumulative percentage for each data. So we're gonna do the percentage. The formula would be the frequency over the total number of frequency, because we already set it, because it was 100 as well, so it's easier. So we got 40% for late deliveries, we got 25%, 15, over 10 over 100, 5% over 100, and there's also 5%. But in one thing that we must follow is that in Pareto chart we must do it in a descending order, so from the highest to the lowest point. So with that we get the cumulative percentage. We can find the cumulative percentage basically. So we're just gonna add the formula, which is 40% here. This one is 40% plus 25% for the second one. We got 65. So we just drag it. Yep, and we're just gonna scroll that and we get the cumulative percentage. Okay, after that we're just gonna highlight the problem and frequency. We're gonna hit control button and then you're gonna highlight the cumulative percentage. Go to insert, recommended chart, and all chart. We're gonna go to histogram. That's the Pareto chart. Just gonna click that. So yep, that's the Pareto chart. The highest would be 45 and then 100% on the other side. So just gonna click that. Gonna adjust it a little bit. Add data label so we can see it. So yeah, that's the Pareto chart. So a control chart is used to monitor how a process performs over time and to detect if there are problems in the early process. It helps you to see whether variation in the process are normal, which is it a common causes, or an abnormal, which is like a special causes. Control chart is used for detecting problem early before they got bigger issues. This also helps in improving process by understanding when a process is stable or unstable. It also helps in maintaining quality, especially in manufacturing, service industry, and healthcare. It also reduce waste and defects by knowing when to take corrective action, and also supporting decision making with real visual data rather than guesswork. So for control chart, we have a few statistics here that we can just highlight this for a second. We got 18, 15, 18, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 3, 2, and 12. This is just like a random number. And then we also have LCL, we also have CL, and the UCL. We have 1.4 for LCL, 5 for CL, and 13 for UCL. So we're just gonna drag the number until the end. We're just gonna scroll that for each 13 and 5. Then after that we can highlight all of this, and then we can go to insert, pick the insert line and area chart. In the 2D line, pick the first option, then we got this. So now we can adjust the chart by, like, you can just say here control chart, and then we can the simple thing that we can do is by click the chart, click the blue line, and then right click it, choose format data series, go to the fill and line option, choose marker, choose the marker option and select automatics, so it will highlight the marker a little bit, so making it a little bit more nice. And then there you go, we got the simple control chart. That's how you do a basic control chart.